Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm gonna share with you how I just received $14,000 on a brand new business that we literally just set up within a 48-hour time frame. Keep watching, I'm gonna share with you all the details coming up. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Jamel Gibbs, your family-oriented entrepreneur. And on this channel, what we do is we teach real estate investors and entrepreneurs how to create time and freedom through proven real estate investing strategies. Part of real estate investing is having access to capital. As you know, I love to teach wholesaling. I love to teach creative real estate investing. But in order to really be able to take your business to another level, money will be involved. Now, how can you get access to that money? I'm going to share with you exactly how you can start getting access to it through something called business credit. And if you haven't had a chance to check out my previous video on the 4 steps you need in order to generate a Payday score in order to start building business credit, there it is up at the top. Be sure to check that video out. And this video is going to make a lot more sense to you. In that video, I shared with you a simple step-by-step process that you can take today in order to start generating business credit. And just to prove that everything in that video was accurate, I went ahead and did it myself. In that video, I told you that you needed 4 commercial accounts that you're paying on over a course of 3 months in order to be able to generate a Payday score. A Payday score is your FICO for your business. A FICO score is your credit score for your personal situation. So you need to generate a Payday score in order to be able to open up even more money, to be able to open up more accounts so that Dun & Bradstreet can then report positive credit on your business and you can go out there and get larger lines. Remember, I told you that part of real estate investing is having access to capital. But what if you were able to build that business credit and not have to tap into your personal credit and keep everything separate? That's the idea here. You want to keep your business separate from your personal situation. Now, another thing that I shared with you in that video was how to go out there and start building business credit without using your own personal credit. And there's certain vendors out there that's going to allow you to do that. Maybe they'll provide you with a net 30 account, which basically means that they're going to provide you with business credit for a 30-day time frame. And if you spend, let's say, $1,000 with that particular vendor, you need to pay off the entire $1,000 by the end of the 30 days. And they'll report it positively on your credit, on your business credit, right? So that's what a net 30 account is. They have net 55s through Amazon and things like that as well. I shared with you 4, maybe 5 vendors, I believe, in that particular video, which will allow you to start generating business credit without even running your personal credit right now. Some of those vendors were Shirtsy, you have Uline, you have Granger. But here's the issue that I have with building business credit that particular way. I never actually use the accounts, right? And because I don't use the accounts, it's really difficult for me to purchase something through their companies and I don't really need it. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna order a bunch of toilet paper from Granger that I don't need, or I'm going to order office supplies that I don't use. That's not what my intentions were. So Quill, Uline, Granger, I've used them in the past on previous businesses that I still currently own, and we do have business credit under those particular businesses, but I decided to go a different route. So what I decided to do this time on this brand new business is personally guarantee the loans in order to be able to get the lines easier and actually get commercial accounts that I'm going to use. So I'm going to share with you what those 4 accounts were in this particular video. And just as a reminder, I personally guarantee this. I have pretty good credit. And another thing that you want to keep in mind is once you establish business credit, eventually you're not going to have to use your personal credit anymore anyway, because everything is going to be geared basically off of your business credit. And your FICO is not going to matter at that point. So be mindful of that. So no matter where you start, whether you personally guarantee loans or you don't, eventually you're not going to have to personally guarantee anything. So let me share with you the 4 accounts that I went out there and set up in order to get $14,000 in a 48-hour time frame. Now, be mindful, I could have done this a lot sooner. I could have done it within a couple of hours, but I was being lazy. I got 3 accounts one day, and I waited till the next day to get the other account. So I went out there and actually got accounts that I'm going to use. And I set up a brand new LLC for a different portion of my real estate business, and I decided to go out there and start generating business credit. So I got the EIN number. I got everything that I needed that I explained in that first video. But what I did this time is I went out to Lowe's and Home Depot and got commercial accounts. And I went out to Shell gas station, which is a gas card, is a fleet account that I was able to get. And I also went to Capital One and got a Spark business card. We rehab houses. I can go to Lowe's and Home Depot and buy materials. Capital One, I can use that money anywhere. I can buy airline tickets. I can buy groceries with that money. I can do what I want with that money, right? And then Shell gas, we have plenty of Shell gas stations in my local city, and I spend money on gas every week. Between my Escalade and my 750 BMW, I spend about $100 a week on gas. Really easy to get those accounts. In fact, if you have a minimum of a 580 credit score, you can get a Spark Capital One card. The Shell account, I think you needed a minimum of a 620 credit score. And the same thing with Lowe's and Home Depot. I think Lowe's was a 620 and Home Depot was like a 640 or something like that. Again, I have decent credit. This is not for the people who are looking to build business credit but don't have good personal credit, or at least decent personal credit. If you don't have good credit, use the accounts that I mentioned in the video up above and start building business credit that way. So let's get into how much I was able to get from each account in order to be able to generate that $14,000, right? So Lowe's provided me with a $3,000 credit limit. Now, initially, all I asked for was $1,500. They doubled up on it and gave me $3,000 because of my credit score. Home Depot, all I asked for was $1,000, and they gave me $1,000. Spark Capital One, I asked for, I think it was somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,000. They gave me $2,000. And then with Shell gas, I asked for $500, and they gave me $8,000. I don't know what I need with $8,000 in gas, but they gave it to me. And it obviously helps my personal credit because I personally guaranteed it. And it helps my business credit as long as I make my payments on time as well. So I got $14,000 on a brand new business within 48 hours. I waited until the next day to get the Shell card, and I was able to get it. And that's why it took 48 hours. But overall, 14 grand in new money is money that I'm going to use. I'm rehabbing a house right now. I'm rehabbing a few houses right now. And one of them, I'm spending a little bit more than what I anticipated. Guess what? I have a Lowe's and Home Depot card for materials, right? Spark Capital One, I can transfer some of my credit card debt, the little bit that I have from my personal accounts, onto my business account because I use those personal cards for business as well. And those are true business expenses. So I get it off of those personal cards. Or I could simply go out there and maybe pay for a business lunch. Now, here's the deal with business credit. When you're looking to get business credit, the chances of you getting larger lines quicker is going to be much easier when you have that Payday score. With the personal situation, they're always looking at your personal situation. They're looking at how much income you're bringing in. They're looking at your personal FICO. And if that FICO is horrible or your income is not there, then guess what? It's going to be harder for you to get money that you need for your business. But if you build the Payday score up and you have good business credit and you are basing the amount of money that you need for your business off of what your business is actually bringing in, the chances of you getting millions of dollars or even hundreds of thousands of dollars skyrockets. I hope you guys benefited from this video. Like it, subscribe, click the notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.